Hi, welcome to the Python exercise series. In this lesson, I am going to solve very basic exercise wherein we have to evaluate whether the one number is a multiple of another number. So what we will do in this exercise is that in order to get the solution, of course, we will take the input of two numbers. Let's suppose the first number is 10 and the second number is 5. So we have to verify whether 10 is a multiple of 5 or not. And how we can identify that? It's very simple. We will divide 10 by 5. If the remainder of the division is 0, so we can say that the 10 is a divisible of 5. So what happens here is 10 and we will divide it by 5. We are going to get 0 remainder. So this is the outcome which will help us to identify whether one number is a multiple of another number or not. So what we will do is to find out the remainder of the division, we will use the modulus operator. So let us write down the solution to this exercise in Python. I'm going to take the input of first number. Let's say num1 is the first number. And then I will also typecast this input to the integer form. Now I will take the input of the second number. Once the input of two number is taken, we can now check whether the remainder of the division wherein num1 is divided by num2 should be 0. So what we will do, we will check the remainder of dividing num1 by num2. It should be equals to 0. If it is, then we can say the num1 is a multiple of num2. We can also say num1 is a multiple of num2. And over here I will format the string, and in here I will place num1 and in here I will place num2. So num1 is going to be the first parameter and num2 is going to be the second parameter. If it is not returning the remainder equals to 0, then it means num1 is not a multiple of num2. Right? It's very simple. Now let's execute this. I'm going to pass first number 10 and second number is 5. So it says that 10 is a multiple of 5. Let's re-execute this, and this time I'm going to pass 13 and the second number is going to be 2, and it says that 13 is not a multiple of 2.